How y'all doing? It's your favorite host, B Moore, and welcome to Shoptalk Weekly.
And it's your favorite host, Maya. Follow me on Instagram, Maya_Major.
Okay, and today we have Maurice J. He's a lovely Detroit R&B singer. So how are you doing today, Mr. Maurice?
Maurice J in the house doing good. How you guys doing?
Good. We are so happy to have you.
Awesome. Happy to be here.
Yep. You know we are women, so we love some R&B.
I
Right?
love making R&B for the ladies.
For the ladies. So with that being said, it is not a lot of men. First of all, we're going to premiere his video today, but we're going to ask a couple questions first. So his song is called I Want You on YouTube, and he used his wife instead of using a model. And I feel like that was
I use my wife on I
good.
Need You. Exactly.
Yes. What I say, I want you?
It's kind of the same concept.
Okay, sorry, y'all, it's I Need You. But he did remake Marvin Gaye, I Want You. See, that's where I got to make
There
sense
you
a little
go.
bit.
Okay, we here. Oh my goodness. Nice comeback. Yeah.
So how long you been singing?
Been singing a long time.
Yeah, I love your music. I was listening to it today, and I like how you had like the, it was kind of like your album in one play. It's a 30-minute video. And it was like 7 songs.
Yeah, yep. So it's a 7-song EP.
Yeah.
You know, I call my music adult R&B. I'm an adult, so it is an adult R&B. But I think it's for everybody. You know, it's it's a labor of love. It's something I kind of did on during COVID. You know, COVID gave a lot of people opportunity to kind of look at themselves and focus on what was important. So I do music. It was a great opportunity for me to kind of get back, in the lab and work on some material. So, so far it's going good. I'm getting a lot of positive responses on it. So, hopefully R&B is back and here to stay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't never
Because
think
it kind of
real
fell out.
R&B. We listen to it.
Okay,
that's
like
all
I still listen to
to.
Jill Scott and all of
Yeah.
that. Like this new R&B, like I don't even understand what they be talking about, what they
Yeah.
be saying. Like I ain't even that old, but I'm a 90s baby, like early 90s baby. So it's like the R&B I grew up on and the new R&B is not it. And you bringing it back to like the old school R&B.
But shout out to what is being done now. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of great R&B being done right now. I think the issue is it getting the ear of the listeners. That's kind of the problem with a lot of your contemporary R&B. It's not getting the radio play. So it's getting kind of lost in the shuffle of what is considered new. But a lot of people I know that listen to this quote unquote new music, they go back to the traditional stuff more than they care to.
And that's what kind of your music gave me that vibe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So do you do like small, like not clubs, but lounge?
As far as
performing, yeah. Live.
So I'm definitely going to get back to doing more live performances. I definitely took a break. I had a band. We did a lot of local things, some years back. But I definitely took a break because you still got to live, So I try to keep it real, I got to go get my money, what I'm saying, so I can still sing.
Yeah.
So I think COVID gave me an opportunity to try and to get back to what was familiar with me and familiar to me. So hopefully I'll get back out there on the scene. I'm so used to singing with a band.
Wow.
So I got to kind of, get my guys back together and let them know I'm kind of trying to get back out there. So hopefully you guys will start seeing some things soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you start singing back only because of COVID, like just because you was in the house with nothing to do, or it was something that you've been wanting to do and you just really didn't have time for it, and COVID was the best time to jump back into it?
COVID gave the break that I needed. You go through life and you have to, like I said earlier, you got to live. So COVID stopped. It paused life for a minute. Unfortunately, it paused life. So it gave a perspective for me to kind of look at things differently. And, actually, my son, he was in the basement. He was in my studio kind of messing around. He's seen some old, pictures of me, of some stuff I did back in the day. And he's like, why don't you do this? And so he's like, 16.
Okay.
So I kind of stopped doing music kind of once he came on the scene, you know, so he didn't get an opportunity to see me and what I do. So I was kind of like, would you like me to, you know, do this again? He was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I actually did it for my son. So I put this CD out for my son. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do music. I think it's in him. So he's kind of shy. So he don't want to kind of let it, you know, be known that he does it. So if it's something that he'll do, we'll find out. Okay. So for now, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna be the entertainer of the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your wife did good in the video.
She did good. I mean, don't get me wrong. She didn't have to.
I didn't even know that was your wife. That was good.
She didn't have to do anything but sit there and smile, but she did a great job at it. You know, so she was nervous. It was her first video. It kind of was my first video too. I mean, I sung in a group years ago called Best Man, and you guys. You weren't even born. Y'all weren't born.
It's a 30 and up club.
Nah. Well, no. I think we did that video in '93.
Oh yeah, we were still.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm old.
Still
Okay.
getting potty trained.
Doc was around, you know, but yeah. So I was in a group back in the day. We did some things. We had some shine back in the day, but you know, anybody who does music, they understand how it goes.
So are you like an overall artist? I'm sure you write, but are you playing the music?
Yep. I produce my music. You know, I write my music. I do all the arrangements. I work with a friend of mine. His name is Dariano. So basically, it was like even on this project, it was just me and a friend of mine, and you know, he's a great piano player. I mean, I play the piano. I play drums, bass, guitar. You know, I've been doing that for years, but I'm a master of none of it. but I know how to get the job done. Okay. Yeah, most producers, they're not masters of it. They can just put some really good stuff together. So, you know, that's kind of what I hang my hat on. So.
Okay, so when it comes to like making your music, what is the favorite part? Like, is your favorite part producing, mixing, singing? Like, yeah, you can sing. Yeah, but that don't mean that's your favorite part. Right?
Yeah. Right. You know, I wish, you know, I know how to mix my music, but you know, if you got somebody like Marcus Divine, you know, I don't need to learn how to mix. You know, as long as I got Marcus Divine, I'm good. But for me, it's writing. You know, it's storytelling. The singing. You know, I've been singing for a long time, but I think you know, I love to do all of it. I mean, I love kind of just sitting in my studio by myself and just starting from the inception and watching it come to life. So that's really what it's about. I don't hang my hat on any one particular thing. I don't even think I'm a really great singer, but I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, and but like I said, I appreciate, you know, anybody who gives my music a listen. You know, because it's so many artists who, you know, you'll never hear them in your lifetime because it's so much music out there, but it's only so much airplay, and your ears can only give music so much time.
Yeah, but I feel like your timing is good because Detroit, we really trying to get this music and this acting and this fashion, and we not playing no games.
Detroit,
so
we got some hidden gems.
You coming at a good time to redo it again, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, I'm like in the 50 club right now,
that
so
don't mean nothing.
It don't mean anything. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. But you know, like I said, I just, you know, I do music for right now. I do it for the love, but I do it for the fun of it. I have the expectations that I have for my music is just seeing things to the end. You know, I don't want to say I don't have any high expectations, but I just want to have people to give my music just a listen. You know, that's good enough for me. You listen to my music, I'll take it. Okay. You know, so I get a lot of positive feedback from it so far.
So who and what made you start singing? Like, yeah, when you was a kid, everybody can hear you and hold a note, but who actually inspired you and actually pushed it to the limit to be like, go ahead and do what you feel like you need to do and follow your dream, and if that's what you want to do, go ahead, because a lot of people don't have that support.
Okay, yeah. So when I was younger, like I'm going way back in time, you know, it was me and my cousin, her name was Tanisha. You know, we were like, you know, listening to some albums. You know, I think I was in the basement listening to one of my dad's albums or something. She heard me singing. I was probably like 13 at the time. So she kind of walked. She's like a year older than me. She came downstairs and like, you know, is that you? You know, so at that point, she, you know, kind of really had me thinking I knew what I was doing. So she kind of, you know, started I don't know, teaching me.
Geeking the head up.
Well, not geeking my head up, but trying to teach me. You know, she was like became my teacher, so to speak.
Are you guys still close?
Very close.
That's good.
Very, very close.
Yeah,
so
she
she's
sound like
proud
a
of
good
what I do, and but that's the one person who kind of had me like, wow, she actually thinks I can sing. So that's good.
So
Are y'all still close? Sorry.
Yeah, we're definitely close. That's a close cousin of mine. I have a large family. I have a very large family.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. What side? Well, you from Detroit? Where you from?
West Side.
Okay.
What part of the West Side?
I like all the sides, but I'm West Side.
Okay.
Like what general area of the West Side? Because it's little different pockets.
I am from. Let me see. How can I? Greenfield, Joy Road.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that West Side. Huh?
Joy Road.
Exeter.
Okay.
Joy Road.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
My roots are from Joy Road.
Okay.
So, do you have any like dream collabs, artists you would want to do a song with, or feature on a song, or maybe a tour, or open up for?
Yeah, I opened up. I did open up one time for the Isley Brothers at the Fox. So I opened up for the Isley Brothers at the Fox, and that was a really good. That was a good show.
Yeah.
So it was a New Year's show, opened up for them. But if I got a chance, like I think every R&B artist would love to do a song with Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
So I get a song with Stevie, I'll probably stop singing at that point. I'm good.
Well, ain't he from Detroit?
He's from. I think he's from Saginaw, something like that.
He's from Michigan.
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
So what about
Metro.
like Kim? You like him?
Oh yeah, Kim.
Yeah, he's good.
Kim is very good.
Yep. Kim's a great singer. That's the style of music that I enjoy.
Yeah. You give me that vibe.
The soul R&B.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will
and that
Downing,
is very,
stuff
very
like
underplayed.
that. Yeah.
Soul R&B is very underplayed, but it's good music.
It's good music.
Like if you heard it on a Sunday when I was little, you about to get up and clean up the whole house. But you're not mad because you gigging and jigging. Like I'm singing songs now and I'm like, dang, how I know this? I'm like, I think I had to clean up on Sunday too.
I like your music because like when me and my boyfriend go on date nights, we listen to R&B. Like that'd be like our vibe in the car and stuff like that. So it's like your music fall into that category. Like
I appreciate that.
Of just like date night and romance. And that's why I asked you, did you do like small lounges? Because we like that stuff. Like we love to go listen to some R&B and eat good.
It's coming. It's definitely coming. It's definitely coming.
Like wedding music, love music, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I sing. I do a lot of sing at a lot of weddings. So I do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a vibe it gave me. Yeah, that's good.
But I try to listen to. People ask me like, who do I listen to? I try my best to listen to a lot of independent local artists.
Okay.
The mainstream artists get their shine all day. So I give my ear to the unheard artists.
The underdogs.
That's kind of how I get down. So I listen to I got Kenya Lay. He's a pretty good artist. Got a friend Doug Watts. He's a pretty good artist. Tamara, Jewel. So I'll listen to all kind of artists. I listen to my music as well, but
right
as you should, and please go check him out on YouTube, y'all.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
please check him out.
Yeah, my EP, I think it's like 23 minutes. You can give me 23 minutes of your time.
It's good.
It's 36.
It was good.
36.
It's 36 minutes.
It was like.
It's like 36 because I was listening to it on the way here. It was like 36 minutes.
I must have slipped another song in there or something.
It was like other videos too, right?
Yeah, I had some of the songs, some of the things on YouTube. They're from previous projects that I did years ago. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Wow. So how your wife feel about it? You be singing to her?
So me and my wife, we've been together. We've been married 21 years, and we've been together for 30.
Wow.
So listen, I met my wife. I'm telling you. I don't know if y'all know this song by LL Cool J, but I swear to you, I met my wife. She was standing at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop.
For real.
I'm telling you.
She from Joy Road too?
No. No, but she was at the bus stop. It's just like, hey, let me get your number.
Right.
So, and it was from there. We've been together ever since.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have 4.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How old is your oldest?
26.
Dang.
Okay.
And my youngest is 8.
Why? Why did you do that? You started all the way over.
26.
Yeah. So I got 26, 17, 13, and my baby girl.
Dang, that first
like,
one,
is she the
y'all
only
had it right.
girl? Is she the
Well, I
only?
got 2 daughters and 2 sons.
Okay.
Yep.
But
That
you
was
had the
y'all had a nice
26-year-old,
night
you
on that
waited
night.
for a while.
Yeah.
And then it was
They
like,
had that was them nice nights afterwards.
It happens.
y'all love each other for real. Y'all like baby time. An 8-year-old.
So listen. You know, baby girl came during. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
You can say it.
Well,
whatever.
baby girl came. You know, during makeup.
Yeah.
Makeup. You know, that's that makeup
Guess who coming
sex.
to dinner?
What's up?
I got a song called "Makeup Sex" too. So that baby girl came from there.
Aw.
So
That was that. You ain't going nowhere else. Here you go.
Right, like we good.
yeah.
We two in love. We about to have another one.
Okay,
Wait
guess
a
who
minute. So
coming to
your
dinner, y'all?
oldest,
It's old enough to be the parent.
Yeah.
your oldest was like, huh?
My daughter don't have any kids either, so
Oh, so
okay.
yeah, that's her kid.
yeah, it
There
is.
you go. That's her
The
kid.
youngest one gets spoiled.
And you can still
Yeah.
go home. I can take you
Still-
home when you get on
yeah.
my nerves. Go
Yep.
back.
She's going to stay
Okay,
with her
we'll do it.
sister this weekend, so I get a little break.
so I get a little break.
Yep.
So, do any of your children do music or into music
No.
the way you are?
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
you never know. The 8-year-old might surprise you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think if anybody does it, it will be my 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the rest of them, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. You know.
So do you have any? It's summertime, you know, y'all. We be Detroit. We be out here. So you gonna try to perform any places?
So I'm definitely going to be performing soon. I may even do something with Mr. L. Bug, you know, Mr. Boogie. So we'll see. I got a few things that I'm trying to get lined up, and because I'll be doing it without a band initially. So like I said, I'm so used to performing with a band. So I want to try it without a band. We see how it turns out. So.
Okay. Then you missed that band. Huh?
Yeah, I miss my
That's a
band.
vibe, huh?
I'm a soul singer, so I gotta have that feel. You know, I love that live band feel.
And when they get to feeling it with you, and you can see that they are feeling it.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean that live music, you can't go wrong with live
no, you
music.
can't go wrong with it.
So do you? So you gonna create another band or try?
No,
to...
so I pretty much still had a core of my band together. So just a few pieces. One of my background singers moved to Atlanta, so that's kind of a bummer too, because I had really great background singers, and so we putting it back together. So I think probably starting next month. I'm actually in the process of shooting another video.
Yeah.
So that's going to be good. It'll be ballroom with a ballroom concept. So I'll have a lot of people who are going to come in. They're going to be ballroom into the song. So
Are you gonna
it's
make a
going to be
step off
nice.
Oh, you. That's
Say it
Are you
again.
gonna make a step off of it?
Yeah.
Look, look,
You gotta come up with a
new
hustle.
generation TikTok dance.
No, he gotta do a ballroom. You gotta do his. He gotta come up with his own.
TikTok?
Not that. Them kids be looking crazy. Like, what is y'all doing? Y'all stiff? Y'all stiff.
But that's a good idea though, the ballroom.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have somebody-
So yeah, one of the songs is definitely a ball. I got a few songs that kind of got a ballroom feel to it. So yeah, we'll be working on that first week of August.
Okay.
So we'll do it down. Like I said, do a lot of ballroom and at the Spirit of Detroit.
Okay.
So it'll be
Okay.
down there.
Okay.
So we're working on that.
And
down for
speaking
that.
on that, we gonna drop this video real quick, y'all.
All right.
Let's go ahead and put this video on here. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Sometimes pretty just ain't good enough. You can call me day and night, it just ain't good enough. No need to tweet me cause it ain't good enough. I need more love. Physical, oh good, is only temporary. I need the substance in you that's deeply buried. Let me help you with what I need in you. Don't get me wrong, at times you held it down. You are my only love and that will never change, true. Baby, there is only one thing that I need from you. Here's one clue. I need you. 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 everything I need you. I need you, world. Need you. I need you, girl. I need you. I need a strong woman who loves me and who plays for keys. Girl, you know you hold the key to me. And my soul has named you VIP. And there's no love that can ever take the place of you. And there's no love that can compare to you. That's why I need you. I need you, yeah. I need you, love. I need you. 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 Live. You're that special one that I talk about. If I'm talking love, you're who I'm talking about. One thing is for sure, I'm changing my life for good. No more me without you. Playing games, I'm through. I'm being true to myself, I don't need nobody else. Just me and you. My heart, it needs you. My love, my time, it needs you. My love, it needs you. My hands, they're gonna need you. Everything about me, love, I can't get enough of you. I need you, girl. I need you. My heart, I need you. It's gonna need you. Said everything about me, love, I can't get enough of you. I need 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 you.
Okay,
Yo,
y'all.
yo.
That was the video. Y'all can go check that out on YouTube, and it's called "I Need You."
Yeah.
Now, I want you, I need you, but I want you is on there too. It's a remake of Marvin Gaye. So we're gonna get off topic on the music thing a little bit and ask you, what do you feel like the key to a successful marriage is? Because you said you was married a little over 20 years.
Yeah.
So of course y'all had ups and downs because you said you had a makeup baby.
All right. Okay. I did say that, didn't I?
So what can you tell like the younger generation, like my generation, because it's a lot of us that really don't believe in marriage no more, but that's because we never seen a healthy marriage. A lot of our mothers were single and raised us on their own. So
Well, communication. I mean, you hear that word so often. And it's like that's the go-to thing to say, communicate, open communication. It is true. But it's also, just learning. Like this CD, it's, I titled it Love Language because of, the book, I don't know if you know, there's a book called The 5 Love Languages.
yes.
And so I tried to kind of pattern my CD after the whole concept of, 5 love languages, because, any successful marriage or even relationship, it's not necessarily about you being married. I mean, marriage is a good constitution, but, just to have somebody that you can continuously go to, when you're having ups and when you're having downs, and they're there for you to get you through, or not necessarily get you through, but they're there just to have an ear, or just to know you have somebody who's genuinely listening to you and that would hear you. That's what it's about. So my CD, Love Language, I mean, it kind of, encapsulates all of the, the 5 love languages. So if you find a love language that your spouse has, and you stick with it, you'll see that they're feeding off of that.
And can you let the kids, because we're going to say kids, because we kids in your eyes. Can you let the kids know what is the 5 love languages, if you know?
Well, I mean, I do.
Okay, can you let them know? Because a lot of people, you say love language, they like, oh, because you bought me something. Like, yeah, that's one of them, but it's more than that.
Well, so affirmation, so words of affirmation. So that's basically, you know your person, you know what they want to hear. And it's not even, I mean, but if you know them, you're going to learn, what affirms them. So you can have all the love languages, could be a person. You don't have to be just one. Exactly. You may have all 5. Receiving gifts. I mean, who don't want a gift here and there? Okay. But that may not necessarily get you off the couch. Giving somebody a gift. Right. You still might end up on the couch after receiving that gift. So you have to learn your significant other's love language. So it's words of affirmation, receiving gifts, quality time. Some people want time. You can buy them all the gifts in the world, but if you don't spend time with them, it's all for nothing.
So what about change over the years? Because people change. I'm sure y'all not the same from when y'all first met to 5 years after that, and 8 years after that, and a kid, and 2 kids, and
So I mean, it's trying to make things new. When you get into a certain spot and you want to stay in that spot, now if you're with another person and they want to stay in that spot too, you good. But some people want to continue to go to the club, or they'll go to the club with them. Some people want to go to movies. Some people are homebodies; they want to stay home. So if you get 2 people, one want to be here and one want to be somewhere else, that's a recipe for a disaster at some point. Yeah. So it's like I said, communication is probably going to be the biggest key. So when you tell, I shouldn't have to guess what your language is. You say, you just tell me.
Right.
This is what gets me going. And I think that's where the open communication comes in. So without communication, you're going to have issues.
Yes, and a lot of people feel like communication is just talking. It's more to communication than just talking. It's, again, understanding your partner, the give or take, and like you're saying, paying attention to what they like and what they dislike.
Paying attention to detail.
Yeah. But a lot of people don't know their own love language, so they can't explain it to you because they don't know themselves as a person.
Yeah.
So, that's just, and it's a lot of people our age that don't know themselves and feel like they do know themselves, and I'm like, baby, no, you don't.
Yeah, I feel like, and then accountability.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's cool to be like, okay, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's cool to be like, okay, this is my fault. Dang, just... Because women, we moody, so we'll just be an attitude.
Men is moody too, though. Men can be moody.
Men moody. Y'all handle y'all emotions better
No,
to
they
me,
don't.
though.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
I handle, I can only speak for myself.
Exactly.
So I handle my emotions pretty good.
Yeah. My boyfriend, he handled his emotions good.
Okay.
I wouldn't know something wrong until he just had to tell me, because he'll work, like, cut hair, do a tattoo.
But then
like
that's not really
happened.
Handling your emotions, because you're not talking about it. You just holding it in, and eventually you're going to explode because you're not talking about your emotions.
Well, compared to me, because I be just like moody with an attitude.
Well, that's not. You can control them though, because you letting it out. Because you have to let it out at that time. You got to let it out, because if you don't let it out, that's how you end up killing somebody, or you end up taking your frustrations out on somebody that didn't even have nothing to do with the reason why you frustrated. You can't hold it in, and I think that's why I say men don't really control theirs, because they feel like it's feminine to be like, I dropped a tear today, babe. I had to go in the bathroom and cry. Or, like, you don't always have to be hard. Like, you don't always have to be hard.
Then I think, like, once you get into it, it should be some type of, like, you don't necessarily have to go out, but, like, bring the vibe back, That's how I like your music, because, like I said, when me and my boyfriend go out, like, our date nights, we listen to R&B, the whole, like, that's our vibe. So it's, like, stuff like that,
I mean, you can't be mad at your partner when you you talking about love, but you doing some. I don't even know what the new rap is. I don't. Listen.
You need to know what if they.
That's the new rap, y'all.
What if Babyface Ray call you and be like, sing on the hook? Peasy.
As long as he got a translator for me, I'm good.
No, you can
don't know who I'm talking
You
about.
can understand what they be saying. Like, it's some rappers that you can understand.
Detroit
Like, he
rappers
actually
will like
still
them.
talks. He don't.
They not like
singing
gimmick rappers. It's clear. Yeah.
I know J. Cole and Drake.
Okay.
And they're very, very like J. Cole. I feel like he's very undervalued because he actually be talking real stuff, and they don't want that across the air. Like him and what's the other one?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. Even Lupe Fiasco. They made him seem like he was crazy. He really wasn't crazy. He really was talking real stuff, and they really didn't want us to hear that. They pushing what they want us to hear.
But like us, that's why I like artists like you from Detroit who got like real talent, natural talent, because our city is really trying to be out here. Like, as far as the music game, like all these events, just trying to collab together. So I feel like don't stop this time.
Well, don't stop, because they're not scared of us no more. Before they used to be scared of us. That's why we couldn't go nowhere.
You're right.
But they ain't scared of us no more.
We like to go out. So you need to be at a lounge, something with some good
we're gonna be
food,
somewhere.
music, everything. And I'm telling you,
You need to do
people
that
gonna be
Anita
here.
show. Do that Anita show.
Yeah.
You know, Anita trying to make a little comeback real quick.
Like, that's my girl right there.
Oh, Anita Baker?
Yeah.
For real?
She's trying to do well, she's not trying to do. She got a concert coming. He just needed to go ahead and hop on
See,
that.
I grew up on like Gerald Levert.
There you go.
Yup. Tina Marie.
Yeah, Tina Marie. Okay.
Yeah, like I still listen. I listen to her. Yeah. The OJs. Who else?
See, that's barbecue music. My mama ain't really play that. She was playing like Jill Scott, Kim.
I think my mama a little older.
Jaheim. Yeah, my mama 52. Sorry, Ma. But, yeah.
But we 30, y'all can't kick us out. Like we with y'all now.
Right.
We with y'all, because I be looking at these
These kids,
21-year-olds like, Lord Jesus, like I don't even have that energy.
Like,
They
y'all
music
growner
is
than
not-
me. Like, what she got on? Like,
Yeah.
they still listen to kids department. Lord Jesus. Yeah, these new kids. I'm scared for my baby to go outside.
Hey. This the time to be scared.
Yes.
But hey, as long as we bring a good R&B back, we'll take that fear away.
Yes.
Y'all keep saying bad. Real R&B lovers, they ain't never go nowhere.
But
I listen to R&B more than I listen to.
Me too. I
any
can't
other
listen to rap.
genre.
I listen to R&B, but it's all old, like the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Some of them be new, like if Jill Scott make a new song, Anthony
Yeah.
Hamilton make a new song. Like, but they're still older artists.
But
They're
your
not
music,
like outcoming.
like it's not. It give me a newer generation vibe. Like not this generation, but like our generation.
Yeah,
like
but it still put you in the mind of like Jaheim, like that's Jaheim feel and Anthony Hamilton music, so child, like that type of feel. And these kids don't know nothing about that. You be talking about a R&B singer. They talking about Chris Brown. Like, no, not Chris Brown. He's a pop singer. I said R&B. Like, they don't know what real R&B is, and then they be like, oh, this is R&B. Like, no, all he doing is auto tuning and not even making sense. Like,
Yeah,
you're
that
be telling a
auto-tune.
story.
Oh, how you feel about that? See, that's what I like. Like I said, real talent, because you could do live music.
So I tell you this. So while I was recording, like I got a nice studio at home, but so I have all of the new bells and whistles to make your voice do all these different things. So I tried it because I'm kind of like, I don't think nobody want to hear this old stuff. Well, so I'm trying to make the newer stuff. It's just not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I can make my voice do all these special things, but at the end of the day, I got to listen to it, and I got to feel like I got to perform. I want people to hear how I sing. I don't want them to hear
How you
the
fixed
computer sings. But don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on anybody who used that because it sounds amazing. We weren't complaining when Zap, when Roger used it.
Okay, I'm not mad at their music at all. Yeah. That's true.
T-Pain. So it works.
T-Pain started to
As long as you can sing in real life, and you good to go. I feel like you could throw a little auto tune on there if you can really sing. Then
that's where it all kind of gets kind of muddy. So you use that, and then it's time to perform, and then they don't know
nothing.
They don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm. So do you plan on like traveling, touring across?
If it comes my way, I'll go for it. But other than that, I love performing for my Detroiters.
So you don't feel like you really want to leave the city, or
to
like do performances or go on tour and stuff like that?
Well, so like I said, obviously, it's not about speaking on the past, but I have done those things, so I know what it's like. I know what it's about. I mean, I would love, if my music, generates the popularity enough to, to be heard, other places. I'm for it. I had my song was placed in a UK compilation, so that was pretty good. So they they listen to my music overseas.
Okay.
So I'm pretty.
Would you ever
pretty
go
happy.
overseas to perform?
Sure, I would.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do R&B artists pretty good overseas.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
They don't really go into the, I don't know, like we can put everybody in categories. Like, oh, I don't like this because he does this, or I don't like this because over there they just like
the music.
like their eyes closed, and if whoever's singing it, they don't care. You can be purple, green,
no judgment.
white,
Yeah.
small, missing limbs. They don't really care.
So how your family feel? They be like, oh, cause your video only been up for like what, 3 months? 9 months?
Yeah, I did it in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how your family feel? Like, oh my God, happy for you.
Well, so like my kids, obviously my family, my larger family, they've seen me do this before, so it's like, okay, it's about time.
Okay.
That's kind of how they
kids
feel.
just shocked, like
That's
daddy on the YouTube.
Yeah, my kids like that. They want me
Right.
on TikTok. They want me doing TikTok dance. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
That's the only good thing about this new generation. They know how to get that internet popping.
Yes,
Yeah.
but how do you feel about the promoting now versus back then? Like back then, you really had to put in blood, sweat, and tears to promote because it wasn't a such thing as internet. You had to really go out there and promote your stuff. Now, you can sit at home on the couch eating a bag of chips and promote your stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, like I took such a long break from music that the only thing I know how to do is the old. I'm
Go
over here trying to
outside.
put flyers on the. They like, what are you doing?
Just make a TikTok dance off
Yeah,
that song.
I don't even know the new ways to do things. So, I'm learning.
Your
So-
I'm
kids
telling
can
you, you
help
gotta do that hustle. If he do a hustle off his one of his
that's
songs, that'll
the
get
one.
it popping.
I'm telling
That's
you,
what-
that's
Gotta get a hustle on.
the city gonna love you for that. 'Cause
Well,
that's what
we'll
we
see.
like to do.
Yeah.
Ballroom hustle.
Ballroom and hustle.
Well, I'm getting my ballroom on, so hopefully, I'll get on the TikTok somewhere.
Okay.
So,
You got kids. That 8-year-old know how to work it the best.
And what's the other one? 17.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no, they know how to work
17-year-old.
that video game stick. That's it.
That
Yeah,
little girl,
that's
that
true.
8-year-old, she
Yeah, she's TikTok all the way.
Yeah. That is so good. Yeah, so this city is coming up. So you came back at a good time.
it did.
Because we already, I feel like now the city movement, we really trying to support each other.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I know anybody from the city and you good, I'm liking your stuff and I'm
From sharing,
listening
something.
to it. Anything you from Detroit.
Even
we
if I'm
rocking.
not listening to it, I still play it. If I
Uh-huh.
don't like it, I cut it down just so you can get a stream.
Okay.
That's what's up.
For
So-
real. But so when I listen to your music today, I'm like, dang, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I'm like, we are R&B fans, so y'all
Right,
can't
cut it
keep
on.
saying this. Oh, bring back R&B. It ain't never go nowhere for me.
Exactly. Now I understand when my mama did wake up and clean up how you can have a CD play
Yeah.
and it make you don't want to change the song. You can just let it play and be
Let
in
it
your
play.
vibe and
Yeah.
do what you got to do. Like I need that Sunday morning. Y'all smell that bleach? Like all right, we got to clean the baseboards.
Well, I definitely think my CD, Love Language, is a play from beginning to end.
You don't have to
I agree.
skip nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. So, for you to get back out here just now, I feel like you're doing a great job for sure. And your wife did real good in the video.
Yeah.
And we just look forward to really, listening to your music and seeing you at these events.
It's coming.
Cause we about the city. They doing movies and everything.
Yeah,
trying.
oh my goodness.
They
The
really
movie scene is crazy
But
here.
it's music soundtracks for movies.
That's right.
So
I'm trying to get on some soundtracks.
You need
Yeah.
to come in next week. We got one of the directors, one of the city little directors coming in. So you should come in and, a little mix and mingle.
I'll be hiding over there in the
You can
corner
just
with
go.
my
You can
CD.
be in, we got 2 chairs right there. You can be in a little audience over there.
You say you know this is not like back in the day. So I'm hiding
I got
my CD.
Okay, he gonna give you the CD.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm still walking around with CDs. They're like, I don't have a CD player. Like,
I mean, I'm 30 and I like the listen.
You say you do flyers, right? You can do the little whatever it's called, a little scan QR code, and they
yeah, I
can
have that.
scan it, and then
Oh, I like
stuff will
those.
pop up. Yep.
Yeah,
I
like
have
that.
all that stuff.
So
Okay.
need to.
So
yeah.
do you have anybody in Detroit that you want to collab with, or you just, well, you named your people earlier that you still work with, and you, but you, so what about like just the younger generation?
If somebody wants to work with me, I'm all for it, you know. So, but you know, the individuals that I've spoke on before, like I got a friend named Doug Watts. So hopefully, me and him will get together and do some shows. You know, Kenya Lay the Black Knight, you know, he's doing his thing. Me and him talked about working. Dion Lucas, you know, he's pretty good. And Tamara Jewell. So it's quite a few people out there. But if anybody I didn't mention, I would love to do some work with you guys.
Now, what about anybody just period that's younger that you feel like is doing what they need to do and bringing back the old school R&B, like more in that genre? Like, who do you feel like you will work with outside of Detroit, in Detroit, just period? Like somebody, like if they call you right now and be like, hey, I want you to do this with me, and you be like, oh yeah, I'm on it.
I like her.
Okay.
So
you know
her is
something.
pretty good. I can do something with her. You know, I can go into my different R&B vibe with her. So I think I could do something with her.
So would you write for artists? Because you know, like they say, you know, the writers
is
be
where
the
it's at.
yeah,
That's where it's at.
yeah.
You know?
So would
So
you
I
give
love
it one of your
writing.
favorite songs? Like, dang.
I got plenty of songs.
See, that's good.
Yeah.
Because you know, it could be like this generation now.
That
you
DM
know,
work. That DM
work, yeah. But it's
DM.
like the generation now, okay, y'all trip, but you can write for them, and you know, it'd be a great thing.
Yeah.
If you feel like you just too old school, because you think you're too old school, and you really not. Like your music don't sound like what you think.
Well, I'm just old. When I say old school, I'm just, you know, my thinking and my style of singing is from a place that I'm comfortable with. So it's from an old school place. I hate to call. I wish we had another term for it, but you know, it's old school.
The soulful R&B.
It's soul R&B.
is not really popular.
Because you got a studio. Would you start like a little group? You know, play around.
Like a singing group?
Just like if not manage a group, but see a group with potential and help them out. You know.
Yeah. I've ran into a few opportunities to do something like that, but like I said, with COVID, kind of shut a lot of stuff down. But it's all coming back, you know, full circle. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because COVID was a bad but a good thing.
It was
all at once, because you sitting at home, you're like, okay, you got enough time now, because we sat at home for a few months and couldn't do nothing.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah, so you literally got to sit at home and be like, well, I'm not doing that, so I could put my energy towards what I really want to put it towards, because I don't have nothing to do. I have no excuse saying I got to go to work, take the kids to school. Like I'm literally stuck in the house.
Yeah.
So you could put your energy into what you wanted to. Like all of these little small black owned businesses came out of nowhere over COVID, because you sit and they giving you free money to take the money and do what you need to do with it.
But
I ain't
like
get no free money.
I said, okay.
Because they told me I owed them $9,000. Like, you're crazy.
And then like the bad things, like my boyfriend, he lost his mom to COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I just see how it affects him so much, you know? So I can't really, that money, all that was cool, everybody having fun, but like the people who really lost people, it's just, or people who got sick and still not the same. Mm-hmm. That was another thing, or like people dying, that was a lot. That affected a lot. That was sad to die in the hospital by yourself.
Yeah, and couldn't
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not had no funeral and stuff like that. So that was deep. But you know, we trying to move forward. You know, it did a lot for our city. We trying to get it popping. It put the city
on a little bit, because again, it gave you enough time to sit in the house and think about what you wanted to do. Like me, I've been talking about I want to do a clothing line. I want to do this. I want to do that. And sitting in the house, I ain't got nothing to do. So why not? I'm just sitting here, so I might as well. Right. I might as well start what I've been saying I wanted to start, and I always got an excuse. Oh, I just had a baby, or I got to go to work, or I got to do this, I got to do that. So, I mean, it was a blessing and a curse, because I did lose a cousin to COVID.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
But he got to have a funeral. But then I lost an uncle during COVID. He didn't die from COVID, but during COVID, and he couldn't have a funeral. So I get it. So
yeah.
But you can't look at everything like that. Like I just had to look at it as it was your time. Like you can't miss your time.
Through. And that's why music is so important.
Yeah.
That's why music is so important, because it'll just help you.
The vibration.
Man, you just ride and listen, you know, or anything you doing, cooking, whatever, at work. just shoes. So good music is still needed out here, sir. We need you. We need you.
Even if you don't want to sing it no more, you can write it.
That's what I'm saying.
Slide it to her. Like her, I got this song. She might read it and be like, oh, I like this. All right.
Any singers in here?
No, I'm not a singer.
My boyfriend sing.
Oh,
My cousin sing, and she in your age group. And she, what's the V? Johnny V's, Big Beaver. It's a.
You want to sing? What's about you, Marisha? You want to sing?
Oh, you want to hit a note?
I mean, I could.
She did just put you right on the spot.
No, because he said anybody in here sing.
Oh, yeah,
that's why I thought maybe like you wanted to sing.
Oh, you want to sing?
I would let it hear.
No, it's about you, Marisha. Like the
Yeah,
freestyle.
you lie.
Can we get a freestyle?
Yeah, because I can't sing.
Freestyle.
She did put you right on the spot too. He like
singing
you.
my own music. I mean, maybe I'll sing.
No, just make us something, but sing a little bit.
Oh, you can sing another artist music.
I can sing that.
Oh, you yeah.
Oh, she wants you to freestyle. Look at her. She talking about hit it off the
Or,
dome.
you know what I'm saying? Just sing, or just you know what I'm saying? Just sing the song.
Man, the only thing came to my head is maybe some Luther.
Sing
All
that,
right,
then.
all
Sing
right.
that loop then.
Long ago, and you're so far away, I fell in love with you before the second show, and your guitar, and you sound so sweet and clear. But you're not really here. It's just the radio. That's all I got.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to sing, but
That was good.
That
'cause a
was
lot of
great.
people can't do it live.
Okay, so good.
Oh, all right, girl, boy. Okay.
Let me reverse this camera.
okay.
Let me
Yeah,
reverse
there
this
you go,
camera.
girl,
Let me
boy.
reverse this camera.
She gonna bust out a note and then gonna stop.
Right. Yeah, got us ready up in here.
Okay,
I love
that's
R&B,
our
y'all.
lovely engineer girl boy over there. Busting
Even though I
notes.
should have sung some Anita Baker, but
Yeah, because she just coming back. You want to give us a little bit of Lita Baker? Give us a little.
Well, you give it to us. You want everybody to
Yeah,
listen to these notes.
exactly.
You just start talking now. Go ahead.
Do Anita Baker though.
You don't need to do it.
Yeah, I said I don't do Anita Baker. You feel me? I do other things. Like I do like John. I do like Lauren. I do like
Well, he said, is there any singers in here? You done made him bust a note. Go ahead, and bust one for him.
It be like that sometimes. Yeah.
Sing something together.
that's what's up.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, right. Right before I go, we gotta can we hear you sing Anita like a little bit? You
Which
know?
one?
Anyone, because you said you should have sing Anita. Anyone.
Give me a Anita Baker song.
Oh, singer number one.
Rap.
I apologize. Yeah. Sing that. Sing that.
I'm gonna join in on this.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Operator, get my baby on the line. Just the other night, we had a horrible fight. I admit that I was out of control. 'Cause I still love my baby with my body and soul. When the road gets rough, say things you should not say. I never meant to treat my baby that way. I apologize.
Believe me.
Oh, believe me, I do. All right.
That sounds good.
Right.
Oh my God, you need to be performing
I ain't
live
even
in
had
the
no
lounge.
effects on my voice. Okay,
Okay,
let's go.
go.
You know what time it is.
That's the
He trying to play.
Okay.
He trying to be humble, but he know he can
Okay,
sing.
you heard him. He
That
can
was
sing
cool.
live.
He
He,
can
don't
sing,
even need no.
That was
He needs to
cool.
open up for you. Where she at?
That was
Okay.
good. And that's what I mean by like the live lounges.
Okay.
We love that stuff, man.
Because
We
a lot
love
of
that
people
stuff.
can't do that. That's why they use the auto tune.
Well, go check out, like I said, go check out that Maurice J.
All
Love
right.
Language. You know, I know you don't want to see these, but go stream it, guys. It's everywhere. Stream Maurice J. Love Language. Bam.
Thank you. And I will buy a copy and I want it signed. Thank you.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you. That was good. Oh my
It was,
God.
right? He didn't need no help.
Oh,
even be-
so would you be like what is it like when you help people out with their vocal skills?
So I used to do vocal coaching.
Okay,
I did used to do that. You know, when my voice was really good years ago, but you know, so I can give some tips here and there.
Into that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that'll help a lot of artists with the vocal coaching, especially somebody who can sing live on the spot like that.
Ooh, that was kind of on the spot though.
That was.
That
She
was
still
good.
ain't bust out with it though. She said she was gonna sing it with you, and
Yeah,
then
she
have
sure
you sing
did.
it.
I know. I
Sing it
said
by
I don't do
herself.
Anita Baker. Like,
What you
Luther,
do?
y'all want me to do Luther for y'all?
We can do. You can.
All right.
Let me turn the mic around so y'all can hear girl boy. Here she go. Here she go. Hit one forward.
Come on, girl, boy.
Yeah. She caught me by surprise, I must say. I never ever seen such a pretty face and warm and beautiful smile. It wasn't hard for me to notice her style. I was fascinated, surely. She took my heart and held it for me. I wouldn't let her get away, not until she heard me say, "Excuse me, miss."
What's your name? Where are you from?
She doing the whole song. Okay.
Yes, real R&B putting on for the city. I love it.
That's what's up.
Yes, y'all good. I'm not even mad at that.
Podcasting in the house.
Now, can you tell the people where they can find you on like social media? Where if it is an older person that like listening to CDs and don't want to stream, where can they can find your CD? What platforms your music on to stream?
Yep. So you can stream my music, like I say, on all of the social platforms, Instagram. I mean, what am I talking about? Apple Music, Spotify, all of those platforms. You can go to mauricejmusic.com and check out my video. Everything kind of links to YouTube. You can reach me at Instagram at Maurice J.
Okay.
So and Maurice J Music. So and on Facebook is Maurice Jacobs.
Okay. Now, if they want to book you for something, how would they go about doing that?
Like I said, they can reach me at on my website, mauricejmusic.com, and just send a link, or you can hit me up in my DM.
Okay.
You know, that's what people do. You know?
Yeah.
They hit me up in my DM. But yeah, so or you can contact right up here, Posdcast. You know, get in contact with Mr. Miles Dixon. He'll pass the message on to me as well.
And you can find Miles at Posdcast. If you go on to the fan page or go on to the channel, it's a link that says send a message. So
Thank you so much. This is so great.
That.
Okay.
We love R&B. We are R&B fanatics.
I thank you guys for having me here. That's
Right. Okay.
And
guys.
you got to keep putting out music. Don't stop.
Please
I
don't.
got plenty of
And then
music
you got to do
coming.
the live band, everything. I'm telling we into that.
And encourage
We
them
into
kids.
that.
You gotta geek one of their heads up. Like,
Man,
all
I'm
right.
trying to.
Like, but I know somebody got to know this for y'all. At least one of y'all got to know. At
They
least
got
one
it.
of y'all.
They got it.
Somebody got to know.
Got it. No, I got plenty of music coming. I'm gonna put another EP out hopefully next year. But I got plenty of music. So
Okay.
got a lot of music in my soul.
So are you going to make any videos to any of the songs?
Well, I got one more video coming.
Okay.
Like I said, I got about 2 more videos, but I'm shooting I'm shooting another video next month. So look for it.
Okay.
We are
All right.
excited.
All right.
All right.
We better see you at these events.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is the end of the show, y'all. So we got to wrap it up, but we had a nice time with you today. I really
did.
appreciated it.
You got great music.
You did
Yeah.
good. We all did good. He was a little nervous. This his, I don't know about first show, but you know.
Not my first show, but you know.
We a little fresh out here. we a little
Put
fresh
that
out
pressure
here.
on me.
No, you did good, man.
That's what's up.
I'm not mad. You sound great.
Okay.
Thank
Both
you.
of y'all.
So I am your host, B Moore. You can find me on Instagram at Pretty, and that is PRETTIE _ and spell it the right way, y'all. _ Petty. And this is my lovely host, Maya, MIA.
Maya.
Okay. And the lovely Marcus J. Have a nice day, y'all.
Maurice
Bye-bye.
J in the house.
Jay.